All right, we are live. Good evening, everybody. It's Tuesday already. No, that's good. Tomorrow, back to Wednesday again. So, just have a few people in the chat right now, um, and have a few people joined already. So, just this is our pre-show portion of it, where we just kind of yap for the first few minutes, and it's today was a good day overall. Disappointing as well, but hey, call a friend. Thanks for being in here. Appreciate you coming in here again. Also want to call out William Brooklyn. He came in earlier as well. Oh, look at that! There he is, holding down the chat crew. So very appreciative for you to join us again tonight. And once we get some people in here, and it's actually 7 o'clock, we will start officially. So I'll just get the hellos and things like that out of the way. So hello, Maria. Hope you're doing well today. Uh, there is a down here all the YouTubey stuff. So if you haven't clicked on the thumbs up button, please do. Click the thumbs up button. Appreciate that. I like to see a lot of thumbs up. So that's always a good sign. It lets me know how many people are here and you like what I'm doing. Next thing is the subscribe button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, again, it's completely free. All you have to do is hit subscribe. Um, and then right next to that is a bell. Hit that notification bell and select all. I think there's two options, personalized and all. Select all. That way, whenever I go live, you don't have to wonder what time I'm going live. I had a friend sit today tell me they actually set an alarm to remind them. You won't have to do that anymore. If you hit that, if you're subscribed and you hit that notification bell and select all, then it should remind you the second I hit the live button, the go live, it should remind or it should give you a reminder on your phone. So, hey, Jindy, welcome aboard. I appreciate you coming back tonight. Joe Bob, welcome, Joe Bob. Guys, this is one of my best friends. He's been in here before, and yeah, just a good guy. Now he is manager Joe Bob because he has taken on the role of baseball manager for his 13-year-old's baseball team. So when I talk about going to the baseball fields, this past Saturday was one of those days. It's to go see my friend Joe and his son out there on the ball field. So this past weekend, they absolutely crushed it. And they looked awesome doing it. So it was pretty cool to see. So hello everybody, Vanessa's here. Hello. Yeah, Joe, you're right. You are the highest winning percentage manager ever, 1-0. But they have a good squad. He drafted a really good team with a lot of talents. So, unfortunately, he picked a horrendous team as his team. He was down to two options. He was down to the Pirates, well, I mean, you can call them the Pittsburgh Pirates, but he was down to the Pirates and he was down to the Padres. So he went with the Pirates, which I kind of get. You know, we have a big pirate theme down here in January for Gasparilla, and even into February. They just did the Distance Classic this past weekend. So, um, oh, you're good, Vanessa. No problem. It's actually funny. Anthony was my dad's name, so it's nice to see that name. And well, thank you, Vanessa. I'm so happy you're here. Uh, and so yeah, so Joe's a great guy, and I'll talk to him. There's a story, I'd like to share with you all sometime about Joe, but I'll talk to him offline about it to see if it's okay if I do share it. But yeah, this YouTube channel isn't just for me. It's for anybody who's you know ever been through any type of cancer. So, like I mentioned yesterday, with the group at church, the cancer support group at church. Was just an amazing experience. Multiple different kinds of cancer patients there, but we're all fighting the same battle. So, it's pretty cool. Let's see. Hey, Fancy Feast. Welcome, welcome. Love it, man. We got 13 in here already. That's a nice number to only be live 2 minutes. So I'm happy with y'all being here tonight. That's super awesome. So yeah, let's talk about today. I know the title of this was some disappointing news today, and yes, there is definitely some disappointing news today. And I've been talking now since I found out I was going to go on Keytruda, how Wednesday, this Wednesday, which is February 26th, was going to be my first infusion. I've been looking forward to it. Getting myself hyped up to sit in a chair for an hour and get the infusion. And I got the call today that insurance couldn't get out of their own way. And I was not, they couldn't get the approval. So there was no way I would be able to have the infusion tomorrow without being willing to spend, and listen to this amount. This is just insane. One infusion would cost me out of pocket without any help or insurance would cost $30,000 every 6 weeks. So essentially once a month, $30,000. So once they start doing the Keytruda, they had me fill out a form today. Doctor filled it out as well, and Merck, who owns the rights to Keytruda, they're the ones that developed it. They own the rights. They have a patient access program. So my doctor filled out his part. I filled out my part, and we sent that over right first thing this afternoon. And so I'll get approved from what my doctor said. He goes, he's never had somebody not get approved. But can you believe that? $30,000 a month if you didn't have insurance or you didn't have this patient access program. So that's insane. Hey, Sweaty, I really do appreciate you being here. I hate that you are chronically sick, but I'm glad that I can be somewhat inspirational and motivational. I appreciate the prayers. I'll add you to my prayer list now, and just continue. We'll fight together, man. At the end of the day, I don't know if it's a man or a woman. I'm sorry, but at the end of the day, we're all battling something, and so we all have to have each other's backs and help each other. So, Cree, that's okay. It's nice to see you again, Cree. So, all right. So, getting back to the Keytruda, I'm obviously not rich by any means, especially since I haven't had a steady income in, I'm going to say, about a year now. I haven't had a steady income, and even this job that I took is about $100,000 less than what I normally make in a year. So my paychecks are much, much smaller, and I've only had one so far. So I'm not going to be paying $30,000 for that infusion. So what should happen is within the next 2 days, they'll get the approval back from Merck, and then the cancer hospital that I go to, Moffitt, they're able to then um, give the infusion team that Keytruda stuff, and it's covered by the patient access program. So they moved my appointment to next week, and they seem pretty confident they're going to be able to keep next week. But still, it was quite the disappointment, and I've always been of the feeling that nobody going through cancer should have to pay for any types of medicine, life-saving medicine, life extending medicine, none of that. That should be paid for by the drug companies, or write it off for all I care. We depend on that. Cancer patients, other patients, people with immuno or almost said immune diseases, but like lupus. My ex-wife had rheumatoid arthritis, so it's crazy. Anybody dealing with those, as well as cancer stuff and other diseases. You know, it's medicine. What happened to helping save lives? It's crazy. Um, so yeah. Wow. All right. Hey, I see Sweets and Beyond. You came in. Brown Eyed Girl. Hi, Shadra. I hope you're doing well. Thank you also. And Cree, I saw you do it earlier. Thank you for putting the channel hashtag. Galeo Warrior. Um, well, Fancy Feast. I was approved by the hospital, but um, they ran it through insurance, and insurance denied it. And this is what my oncologist said. Insurance always denies it. It's something that is not covered by insurance. But the doctor and Merck need the denial in order to get that patient access program approved. It's stupid. It's backwards. It's a waste of another week or two. So, again, it's just crazy. It is absolutely crazy. So, it is what it is, and still going to keep my head up, still going to keep moving forward. I feel amazing. And, I'm just pushing on. So, I'm going to put in the chat here a link, and this link, if somebody wants to come up and, just kind of have a conversation with me, or, come up and share something, about them. I'll that's the link there. You need to have StreamYard, which is just if you copy and paste that link into your browser, it'll take you right to StreamYard, and just have you log in. But yeah, it was disappointing today. So to say I felt dejected would be accurate. I was really looking forward to this, and just not being able to have it. It's not the right time for me to get it, and that's how I look at it. Man, William Brooklyn, I'm so happy to hear that. Man, I mean, it's so nice. I mean, you and Sweaty both saying that. That is, this is why I do it. If I can reach somebody, if I can inspire somebody, that's what I'm here for. Also to show you the authentic me. This is how I'm living my life every day. Yes, I have a potentially terminal diagnosis down the road, but I'm here living life. Yeah, I think there was a country song back in the day, if I remember correctly, and it talked about what happened when you were diagnosed with terminal cancer, and it was just like the person was living their life, going skydiving, doing everything they wanted to. So I haven't stopped living my life. I'm living every day. Like I said, last Saturday, I went to my best friend's son, his baseball game. I will be doing that again this Saturday. I go out to lunch once a week, twice a week, depending on who it was. Oh, thank you, Shadra, Garth Brooks. Um, and so yeah, it was awesome. Okay, Tim McGraw, cool. Oh yeah, that's right. Tim McGraw sang it because his dad died from brain cancer, and so yeah. I mean that's what I do. I'm living my life every day. I wake up is an absolute blessing to me. God blessed me with another day on earth. I'm gonna make the most of it, and that's what I keep doing. I don't look back. I don't look too far ahead. I focus on what's going on and do it and do what I want to do. I know my buddies who's here in the chat today. He mentioned we both have always loved going on cruises. Always loved it, and he wants to do a cruise. He's determined to get me on a cruise, and I'm all for it. Just got to get the finances in order with everything I'm going through. But I'm not that won't stop me. I will make sure that I can get on and do another cruise. So looking forward to that. And yeah. So Shadra, we go on God's strength, don't we? Yeah, absolutely. I'll never forget the one of the most it wasn't odd. One of the most serene feelings I ever had was when I was sitting in the emergency room. I had just had a CT scan, and prior to my CT scan, the doctor asked me, she goes, "What are you scared of? Or what are you nervous of?" I said, "Well, I don't know why I'm just randomly falling. I can't walk." And I said, and my best friend's father died from a glioblastoma, and she's like, "Oh, glioblastomas don't usually um, show what you're showing, and they don't just pop up. They've grown, and okay, sure." So I go to my CT scan, come back, and she um she goes, I maybe spoke too soon. You are what we call a zebra in this industry, and even though I had no symptoms except I fell twice, I had no symptoms of that I had anything going on in my brain like a brain tumor. I had this giant mass on the right side of my brain, and it was pushing my brain to the side. It was so crazy. And then once I had the surgery 3 days later, doctor said it was a glioblastoma, and it's just like she was. I don't blame her. I get it. She's going based on what her training has taught her, and I felt the same way. I had told numerous doctors that I don't feel like I have a brain tumor. I don't have any slurred speech. I don't have any issues walking or anything. I'm not having seizures. And so, you know, sure enough, they looked under the cat here and they scanned the cat, and that scan showed I had a tumor in there. So it's just crazy. But I'll never forget um, when she told me that. I'm somebody who suffered from anxiety my whole life. That would have set me off if I wasn't in the mindset I was in. But I had this, I'll never forget, I just felt this cool sensation and calm sensation take over my whole body. Hey, Mod, how are you? Thank you for being here and welcome in. All right. Thank you for the blue hat comment, Shadra, and we'll talk about the symptoms here in a second. So, that calm feeling, um, I knew it wasn't me. It wasn't my body. that was doing that. And I attribute that to God just saying, "Hey, I'm protecting you." And I mean, I can't explain the feeling. It was unreal. It really was unreal, and it felt so amazing. So symptoms. I had no symptoms. What caused me to go to the emergency room was while I was driving one afternoon. I was taking my mom I think it was to an appointment, or we had um yeah, yeah, William Brooklyn. Um, once so when I was taking her, I think we either finished lunch or I don't remember where we were going, but all I remember is that I was driving, and my mom was in the passenger seat, and she starts shaking me. Patrick, you're about to run a red light. You're about to run a red light. And I was like, oops, okay. And I slammed on the brakes. I had what was called an absent or silent seizure. I don't know the exact medical term for it, but that was a seizure that I had. No shaking, nothing else, just zoned out. And then when we got home, I was sitting in a chair in the living room, and I leaned forward to get out of the chair. Couldn't stop myself from continuing to lean. And I'm like, okay, I think it's time we go to the emergency room. So, um, mom got the car ready, um, took me to the emergency room. They did all of, like I said, they did a CT scan. Once they got that, I was told, hey, we're taking you by ambulance because this is just an emergency room. There's no hospital attached. We are taking you over to the main hospital. And they did. 3 days later, I'm in the operating room having a 7.5, 8 hour surgery. Hey, that Laura Marie. I hope you're doing well, and welcome back again tonight. All right. So, and William Brooklyn, I agree. A higher power is definitely on my side. I am 8 months post surgery. Well, 7 months post surgery. March 12th will make 8 months, and I feel as good today as I did 15 years ago. I can still do everything. I have no problems walking, talking, thinking, remembering. I don't. There's only one way to explain it, and it's a higher power. It's for me, it's God on my side, and I will take every second of that. So yeah, I'm glad I get to do this channel and talk to you all about my life, my story. I mean, it's definitely unique, and I love talking with everybody. And again, you continue to inspire me. 26 people currently live watching. I'm blown away by that. Thank you, Jindy. Yeah, I feel great. I'm not losing weight. My weight is staying consistent. I may fluctuate a pound or two, but not losing a lot of weight at a time. So yeah, I'm super healthy. But for those of you who might have just come in, and I'm not going to have you go back through the whole replay to hear what the disappointing news was today. It was that the the cancer hospital, Moffitt, them and Merck. Well, the hospital didn't receive the approval in time from Merck to be able to do my my infusion tomorrow of Keytruda. So, in a week or two, they've got it scheduled for next week, but in a week or two, I have it scheduled to happen. So my doctor and I filled out a form sent it to them. It's called the Patient Access Program. We sent it to Merck. They got it today, and so I should be all good for next week. So it was just disappointing because I was really looking forward for that, or to that, I should say. So, all right, let's see here. Where did I see? Oh, come on. I like a full beard. Think about it. I had a full beard. William Brooklyn, if I keep all of my videos on my channel, all the live videos are on my live area. You go on there and you go back to a couple of weeks ago or even a week ago, it was full beard. I've always had a beard. Can't say much about my hair because there's not much of that left right now, but I've always had a beard. So I'm glad, call a friend. It's definitely one of my things. Mod 148. This would have been my first Keytruda infusion, so I was really looking forward to it. And just stinks, but again, not the right time. When it's the right time, it'll happen. The patch, I have random bouts of itchiness from them. I would say the longer they stay on, the itchier it'll get, but it's not too bad. I overall enjoy that. The red tape thing. Yep, absolutely. Especially in the insurance and healthcare industry, nothing but red tape. If Doge wants to, well, not Doge because they're looking to fire and save money. But if the government ever wanted to get involved and just get rid of red tape, the insurance and healthcare industry is where they need to start first. So I'm glad all you beard fans are out there. I absolutely loved having a beard. Sweets and Beyond, my hubby always says he'll grow his beard, then he gets itchy and shaves it off. Well, I will say that my beard, for the most part, doesn't get itchy. And I was saying last night, it grows in nice and even every time. So, oh man. Let's see, Maria. Your husband looks like Santa Claus. Well, ho, ho, ho. Although it's only February, almost March already. How is that possible? So I guess in July, you can celebrate Christmas in July with hubby. Mod 148, your positive attitude is going to help you so much. I appreciate that. And that, I have no reason not to be positive. Yeah, I can poo-poo everything with, I have cancer, but I try to see the best in every situation. And I would have never created this channel if I never had cancer. So that's a positive. Oh, let's see. Josh Waitsman. So I gotta make an announcement about this guy. Back when I used to have my cruise channel, this guy always was he used to be a cruise director for Carnival Cruise Lines. I hate you, Josh. Oh, Josh, I don't know what we're gonna do with you. Oh, anyways, so he was a cruise director for Carnival Cruise Line. He's like 85 now, so they don't like people that old. So he is not a cruise director anymore. No, I'm kidding. Him and his wife that he met on a cruise ship. She was a entertainer, and he was over the entertainment department. Interesting there. Um, anyway, so Josh is who I go through for all of my Carnival Cruise Line bookings. So if anybody is ever looking for, and he's worked, Josh, how many years have you worked for Carnival now? Fancy feast. 21 years Josh has been with Carnival, and he is either their number one or number two booking agent every year. It's unbelievable. Oh, I love it, sweets. Yes, please give Josh as much of a hard time as you can. Um, so, uh, so yeah, Josh is very knowledgeable. He will put you in the best spots as long as you tell him what you're looking for. And even if you don't know what you're looking for, he'll tell you what you're looking for. He knows me. Always put me near an elevator shaft, put me on the um, port side. I want to be on the port side. I don't want to be on starboard. And the reason I want to be on port side is because I like to watch pier runners when the ship's leaving and the pier runners are running, stop the ship, and we're just waving bye. Have a sorry, you should have gotten here, or you should have got here when they told you to, not 30 minutes after. Jendi. Oh, that's fantastic. Yes, you do, Josh. You're a great friend, and last time, well, not last time, a couple times ago when me and Joe were down in Hollywood at the Hard Rock, Josh and his wife came out, and the four of us had an amazing dinner together at Council Oak Steakhouse. And my goodness, was it wonderful. But yeah, so, don't say RCI in front of Josh. But I like them both. They're both cruise lines. And the thing about Josh, if him and I are just talking, hey, Josh, I'm going on Disney. I'm going on Royal Caribbean. I'm cheating on Carnival. He's like, go have an amazing cruise. He understands. Yes. You're coming out of Tampa soon for a cruise in April. Joe, if you're still in here, we need to figure out a way to prevent that cruise from happening. Oh, wait, Josh. Does that happen to be one of those special chartered cruises that goes out of Tampa every year? Mod, Josh is going to tell you Carnival has been giving me free cruises for 5 years. I don't pay for, all I pay is port fees and taxes. Yes, there you go, Josh. If anybody's interested, Josh, I don't think he's going to be there, but you never know where he might pop up. So every year, there is a cruise out of Tampa. It's chartered, so you can't find it if you go to carnival.com. You can't just be a regular person booking it. So Bare Necessities is the group that you have to book it through. And it is this year, since it's 2025, it is the Nude Cruise 2025. So I almost accidentally booked the cruise after it. And I'm like, oh, I'm glad I didn't, because I know it's probably going to be the cleanest the ship has ever been. But still. Oh, that's great, Sweets and Beyond. I love that song from the Jungle Book. Yeah, that was exactly why. Yep. Josh, I tell people all the time that you see this post, this section with all of these chairs and benches. I bought that. That's all mine. It should have courtesy of Patrick Amato. So yeah. But anyways, yeah. So Josh is a cruise director for Carnival Cruise Line. If anybody ever needs or wants to book a Carnival cruise or has questions about it, I will be more than happy to get you his information. He is as wonderful a cruise booker as he is a human being. He's a really good guy. The only reason he stopped being a cruise director is because him and his wife well, he wasn't pregnant. He looks it, but um, his wife was having a baby, and their baby was born, and he wanted to get off the ocean life or sea life, as the crew call it, and wanted to be back on land. So he was still able to work for Carnival, and now he does it, booking cruises for people, and he has so many repeat customers. I can't even explain it. He has an awesome Facebook page, um, and once a year he schedules a um, schedules a cruise called, when he was a cruise director, his name was Big Sexy. That was his nickname. So it was always Josh Big Sexy Waitsman. Oh, I love it, brown eyed girl. Now it's Josh C Section Waitsman. I love it. That is fantastic. Oh, this is great. Oh man, but yeah, so Josh is a wonderful person. So Josh, can you tell the group what the donate or how much was raised through your cruise group, the one that you do every year, the big sexy flashback voyage? What was the last amount you guys raised? Oh yeah, mod, especially if you're fun and don't mind people coming and complaining to you all the time. It's a great job. But being a cruise director, you don't get a lot of sleep, but it doesn't matter to them because they all love what they do. All right. So, last time was on the Carnival Mardi Gras. They, his group, they do fundraisers throughout the year leading up to the cruise, and Carnival is a huge, huge, huge supporter of St. Jude, like a title sponsor supporter of St. Jude, and so every cruise you go on with Carnival, they have this thing. It's called Groove for St. Jude, and everybody goes up to the Lido deck. They will sell a shirt that says, Groove for St. Jude on it. It has the St. Jude logo. They sell teddy bears for $10, and all the proceeds go to St. Jude. Carnival doesn't keep a penny. So Josh and his group, just his group, the last time raised $22,000, and every cent of that went to St. Jude. So Josh is very amazing. Josh, what's your public profile on Facebook? And while he's putting that in the chat, Jen, um, I'm I'm good. I'm okay. Just a little dejected today. I had a I was supposed to have an infusion tomorrow for my first infusion of Keytruda, and uh, they canceled it because they didn't get approval in time. So it looks like it's going to be pushed back to next week. So and there you go. If you're looking for Josh's public Facebook, Josh's Funship Family. Um, he, what I love about Josh is he doesn't even wait for it to be posted publicly. He puts any specials or deals on that public Facebook page for those who follow him. So um, he that is on Facebook. It is on Facebook, Shadra. Um, so I just saw some deals, 50% off deposits. Sometimes you'll see things like $50 deposits, and you have, if you book your cruise within a certain amount of time. Usually it's a long time. Thanks, Sweets and Beyond. Sweets and Beyond posted it in the chat. If you copy and paste that, um, it will take you right to it. Thank you for doing that, Sweets and Beyond. Super nice of you, Josh. You've become one of my bestest friends. I'm daily, but next time I want to be the front spoon. Henry's not going to like that now. Thanks, Mod. Have a great night. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. So yeah, Josh and I have become very good friends. His wife is a good friend of mine, and he loves my dog Buster Brown. So anytime I need Josh for a cruise to book, or or to set up a group or something for a cruise, I call him and I put Buster on the camera phone so that he can see Buster, and he always has his daughter come look, and they adore Buster, and that's a great thing. But yeah, so Josh, I can't even believe you're in here, and that was quite today's been a good day as far as surprises go. I just, I can't say it's been a great day because I did get the surprise of we're not going to be able to do your Keytruda infusion tomorrow, but yeah, so yeah, for everybody that's come in today, we're still at 28 people watching. I'm super happy about that. We don't have a large community, and that's okay. One day we're going to get large. And I love it. I'm not out there actively recruiting, but it just makes me happy that people join and spend their time wanting to hear me. And I would love sometime if somebody wanted to come up and chat with me. If you don't want to go on camera, I won't make you turn your camera on for everybody to see. I'll just make you turn it on for me so I know it's actually you and not Josh or somebody else trying to put something disgusting to destroy my live show. So I would love if somebody would come up, and I'll send you the link beforehand. Like I said, just make sure you have a StreamYard account and you're logged into it. Why, Josh? Nobody's picking on you. But yeah, to everybody who's here and who cares about me. All right, Sweets and Beyond, that's awesome. I have a feeling I know what's coming. So yeah. William Brooklyn, thank you. The chat, the great thing, and I don't have a lot of moderators, but I have a few. They have my rules. First time somebody does something out of line, boot them. I don't, I don't play games. I don't, this is my channel is about positivity and boosting each other up. I need the boosting myself dealing with brain cancer. So, that's how I want to keep it. Yep. Thank you, Josh. Tell the tell the wife hello, and tell your daughter hello as well. Appreciate you coming in. Call a friend. Have a good evening as well. I appreciate you being here. And yep, there's not going to be too much left, but yeah, I'm excited now. I have a free day tomorrow, so I might try to see if somebody's available to do some lunch tomorrow. So we'll see. because I would love to grab lunch with somebody in the area tomorrow. So I'll, you'll know tomorrow when I come on live. But even though I'm not having my infusion tomorrow, today was the day I let myself be a little down about it. Tomorrow is going to be a great day. It's Wednesday, got to get over the hump, and then again we're all on to Thursday and Friday. So yeah, I am I'm so happy the way tonight turned out, and for everybody who joined, people who have been here before, people who haven't been here before, people who surprised me and showed up. I mean, just that makes me so happy, and I'm so grateful. Grateful to all of you. I'm grateful to God for keeping me healthy, so that I can come and do these chats, as well as interact with all of you in the chat every night. So, uh, just so grateful for everybody. And I hope you all really do know these aren't just words every night when I close out my show. I truly love you, and you are the reason I am uplifted and boosted to keep doing this every night, because I look forward. Sometimes I can't wait till 7 o'clock. I'm like, oh, I need to go live at 6:30. But with that being said, make sure you hit the thumbs up on the YouTube part down here. That's the like button. Hit that thumbs up. I love the thumbs up. Also hit the subscribe button. Doesn't cost you a penny. It's just you're subscribed to my channel, and then right next to that, there's a bell, the notification bell, and hit all, because it'll notify you when I do decide to go live. Sometimes it'll be a surprise. Sometimes it's earlier than it's scheduled. So as long as you subscribe and have that notification bell with all clicked, then you should always get a notification when I go live. And thank you, Fancy Feast. I appreciate that. Love, Cree, appreciate those prayers up. Cree, you have been from day one. You have been here pretty much every night, if not every night, interacting in the chat. So I appreciate that so much. Shadra, I really do appreciate it. From the first time you were here to today, you've been nothing but sweet and kind. And I appreciate all the messages I get. They're just wonderful. Sweets and Beyond, same with you. I love joking with you about your yucca or yucca, whatever that nonsense is. And, I can't wait to have you up live with me, because you're a wonderful person, and everybody will get to see your wonderful personality as well. And last but not least, Fancy Feast. We love our Cree. Yeah, Cree's pretty darn amazing. So Shadra says, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a live. So yeah, Shadra, thank you for thanking everybody for being here. But yeah, everybody, thank you for being here. Thank you for spending your night listening to me, interacting with me, putting things in the chat, hopefully laughing as well. It's a wonderful day to be alive, and I'm so grateful for all of you. So I am going to end the stream. We did almost 50 minutes tonight. That is awesome. William Brooklyn, you have a great night as well, and thank you for coming in again. It's just wonderful to see you. So I am going to end the stream here in a minute. Thank everybody for coming in. Have a great night. Have a great Wednesday tomorrow, and God bless everybody. I will see you all tomorrow. It's going to be another good night. So have a good one, everybody.